Before this video starts, please subscribe to my channel because only less than 1% of viewers are subscribed. A special thanks to Hyundai Staria for allowing me to film this car. Information is provided down below. Hello there. This is a full in-depth tour review of the 2022 Hyundai Staria 2.2 diesel in the Signature trim, 7-seater version, showing the exterior, engine and interior. Remote engine start does come as standard. The exterior colour is creamy white along with bronze side door mirrors. This has keyless entry as standard. Black leather seats. They are also embroidered. Four-spoke lower-up multifunctional steering wheel with aluminium spokes along with perforations on the side. Engine start-stop button as part of the keyless entry package. For transmission, this has an 8-speed automatic shift-by-wire operated via these 4 buttons P, R, N and D. This has reversing camera 360-degree cameras along with front and rear parking sensors. In drive, you can also use the paddle shifters on the steering wheel spokes. Lane side cameras, useful to watch out for any small blind spots. Now let's take a look at the exterior. Turn on the hazard lights and these side lights. For the wheels, this has 18-inch dual-tone 6-spokes alloy rims wrapped in Como 235/55 R18 tyres. For headlights, this has LED beam projector headlights along with a long LED daytime running light strip above the badge. Nowadays, MPVs are not the centre of attention, instead that goes to SUVs. 2 facts here. Number 1, MPVs represents 48% of passenger vehicle sales in Indonesia in the year 2020. Number 2, SUVs represents 45% of global car sales in the year 2021. This is not stopping Hyundai producing a minivan or multi-purpose vehicle. The Hyundai Staria is a full-size MPV, multi-purpose vehicle or minivan. It was introduced last year in 2021 and replaced the long-running and aging Hyundai Starex, which had been on sale for 14 years. The Staria was unveiled in April 2021, with sales began in the second half of the same year internationally. The Staria is part of the brand's Progress for Humanity program, which means Hyundai wants to move on from producing boring everyday cars to a smart mobility solution provider. It is the first Hyundai designed with the inside-out design philosophy. The exterior inspired from a spaceship. According to Hyundai, the halo that illuminates Earth's horizon during sunrise when viewed from space is the basis for the Staria's exterior design. The interior was inspired from cruise ship lounges using a nautical theme, evidenced by lower interior belt lines and giant panoramic windows. The Staria is available in either the base form or the luxurious form, also known as the Staria Launch or Premium. The Staria US4 is based on the Hyundai Kia N3 platform, underpins the Kia Carnival. The Staria comes as either a panel van or a passenger vehicle, with seating configurations from 2 to 11 seats. The Hyundai Staria was launched in Indonesia last August. Comes exclusively in the Signature trim, the Staria Launch, with 9 and 7-seater versions. Pricing starts from 911 million Indonesian rupiahs at Hyundai SM Raja. Itu Hyundai Staria bersegmen mobil minivan adalah pilihan tak kenal takut dan unit untuk mobil minivan. Ini menunjukkan karena mobil MPV tidak punah. Itu Staria punya eksterior tema berusura luar angkasa. Interiornya istimewa dengan seni Korea dikenal sebagai hanok dan memiliki banyak fitur untuk kenyamanan dan keselamatan. Satu poin negatif adalah harganya terlalu mahal karena itu mobil CBU dari Korea Selatan. For engines, the Hyundai Staria in Indonesia comes only as a diesel. Under the bonnet is a 2.2-litre inline-4, 16-valve, dual overhead cam, turbocharged diesel engine with common rail direct injection. This engine produces 177 horsepower at 3800 RPM and 430 Nm of torque between 1500 to 2500 RPM. This has a 75-litre fuel tank, and this Staria is front-wheel drive, compared to its predecessor, the Staria X, which used a rear-wheel drive layout. Huge front doors. The front doors have hard plastic materials at the top along with soft touch materials, while the rest is hard plastics. Front electric window controls, all of them is automatic in both directions, up and down, central locking. Mirror control, this has auto folding power, folding side door mirrors. This has 3-tier storage, with the two top ones are narrow while the bottom one is of a huge size. To the right of the steering wheel column, behind the instrument cluster is a bit of storage there. Next to that is a cup holder, a long AC vent for the driver. Down below is the button to deactivate the traction control, electronic parking brake. This is the fuse box there, bonnet release, automatic transmission, dual aluminium pedals along with footrest, Staria floor mats. This has full powered driver's seat, full weight power lumbar, recline, sliding, seat height and seat inclination. The steering wheel has manual tilt and telescope it, adjust it using that lever there. On the steering wheel, on the right spoke is the cruise control. I think this is the lane keeping aid. These two buttons control the multi-informational display. The left spoke is the audio controls, volume, seat track, voice controls, cycle between the various media sources, Bluetooth, etc. core, start button, paddle shifters on the steering wheel like I showed you before. The right store is the light, fog lamp and indicator controls. This has automatic lights. The left store is the wiper controls, intermittent wipers. This has a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster, as you can see. Single zone automatic climate control, temperature on the right, fan speed on the left. Automatic mode with 3 stages, front defrost, AC. This controls the person zone. This controls the rear aircon with circulation and rear defrost. On the right is the hazard light switch. Down below the AC controls is the ventilated and heated seat controls for both the driver and front passenger. Drive mode selection or the hold function for the electronic parking brake. This for the surround view cameras. This to turn on or off the parking sensors all round. For infotainment, this has an 8-inch touchscreen. This contains various media options. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and sound is provided by a Bose sound system. I cannot demonstrate the infotainment system as I don't have the key on me. The showroom does not have the key, it's with someone else. In front of the touchscreen is a bit of storage. Down below the buttons is a bit of storage switchable as a wireless cheap charging slot, which can wirelessly charge your smartphone. Down below is a hidden cup holder. Down below that there's a bit of storage, along with 2 USB inputs, one for media and the other for charging, 12-watt power outlet. There's a bit of storage there, which is quite big. Bit of storage there. Inside this console is a huge storage area, along with 2 cup holders, Staria badge which illuminates. The front seats have individual adjustable armrests, auto-dim rear view mirror, LED front reading lights. These are the controls for the dual sunroofs front and rear. These buttons to open or close the rear sliding doors. These buttons to open the power tailgate or turn it off. This has dual sunroofs. This also has a shade for the front sunroof. A grip handle only for the front passenger side. Driver side sun visor, which is quite wide, with a vanity mirror, along with a light. To summarise this Hyundai Staria's interior, this interior looks wonderful. All the controls are simple to use. There are plenty of storage areas as you expect from a minivan. I like this long AC vent on both the driver and front passenger side. These seats feel quite comfortable, and there are a mixture of hard plastic and soft materials on the dashboard. Now let's go and check the rear seats out. This has rear powered sliding doors. Staria door sills for the rear, along with the floor mats. The second row has rear captain seats with adjustable armrests that can slide in both directions. Now let's check out second row rear seat space. Before we check out rear seat space, the rear windows only slide open like that. A huge grip handle for the second row side. Button to open the sliding door up. Dual cup holder storage. Now let's check out my short person. As you expect from the minivan, I've got giant amounts of leg room and giant amounts of headroom. 6-footers would totally be fine back here. Front seat back pockets along with a hook on each side. These controls is to recline and slide the front passenger seat if this left side wants to lay back. Hidden cup holder storage, dual cup holders, 2 media inputs for charging. Down below is a drawer. Now let's show you the functions of the second row seat, the captain seat. The second row captain seats has 3-stage ventilated and heated functions. This is to button to lay back the seat, you can see, and the button to return it to its original position. Along with the controls here, I think this is for this one. This one is to adjust the inclination This one's to recline. I spend a lot of time showing the second row's captain seat functions. Let's show you the other features. A huge grip handle for the B pillars. Small grip handles for the second row side, for each side. Rear AC vents, which are ceiling mounted. The rear aircon controls. LED rear reading light, a sunroof for the rear. Now let's check out third row rear seats. I can just walk across from here to there because these are captain seats. Now let's check out third row rear seat space. For third row rear seat space, I'm a short person. I've got giant amounts of legroom and a huge amount of headroom. Tall people would totally be fine in terms of third row rear seat space. These third row rear seats do slide with this bar here. On the side is a bit of storage along with drawer cup holders with a USB input for charging on both sides, along with the rear sunshade. This rear window also opens up as a vent. Rear interior light, along with a grip handle for the third row sides, along with hooks on both sides. Now let's get out of the car now and check out boot space. I spent a lot of time in the passenger seats. This has a smart power tailgate as standard. The boot space with all three rows of seats in space is quite small, but the third row rear seats can fold down if you need extra space, like that. Hook on either side. Down below is the spare tyre. The front passenger seat has the same adjustments as the driver's side except the power lumbar support, but the front passenger seat only recline and slide. There's no seat height nor inclination functions on this one. The Staria comes with a total of 6 airbags in the car. A long AC vent for the front passenger. Glove box, decent sized glove box. This is the end of the video now. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe if you're interested, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you're alerted whenever I upload a new video in the future.